Wow, look at that. Another YouTube video. What's going on here? I don't know. I'm blue. And, you know, I was playing some Borderlands 2 a little while ago. I stopped. Now I'm starting again. Hey, how cool is that? So welcome back to, I guess, some Borderlands 2. I'm sorry, I'm running around. I can't stop doing anything. Yeah, welcome back to Borderlands 2. I took a little bit of a hiatus, you know, I moved state, I moved jobs, did a whole bunch of big life uprooting stuff like that, and now in the place I am in, I am pretty busy, and I haven't had a lot of time. Well, I have, but I tell myself I haven't had a lot of time because, I don't know, it's easy to make excuses like that, especially when it requires doing something like work, and I guess this is a little bit like work. It is fun, but it's also a little bit of work. So the date is currently the 1st of the 5th, so it's been quite a while since I last uploaded one, and I have actually played this character a little bit, so I'm not quite the same level as I was before. I have quite the same loot, and it's probably not quite the same mission, but listen, I'm sure it'll be okay. You know, you'll be able to fill in the gaps, of course. This is playing on the community patch. I think the last thing of note I did was pick up this Moxie's Endowment Relic that increases XP. Very, very good. So I guess what we'll do is kill old Slappy. So I hope everyone is doing well. I know no one really watches these videos, no one ever really did. Maybe one day someone will, but I don't know, for now, I guess I'm just gonna enjoy making them what they are. Hopefully my audio levels aren't too off either. Of course, I'm just setting up my computer. I haven't even used OBS on this computer really, until just now. I don't remember where I got this gun. Pretty good though. I'm enjoying it. Let's see, what is it? What is it? The Curb Blaster. I think this is the one that makes a grenade drop at the location. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, so this is a Torg rifle. So it shoots a rocklet. If you can see, yeah, it shoots a little rocket. But also, at the location, you can see another explosion. Let's try and see the other damage numbers. Yeah, another damage number. Because it's also firing a grenade. That's pretty cool. Also, because of the patch, I only use 2 ammo here. The real question is there self-damage from the secondary grenade? And I really want to check that, maybe in a little bit of a less exciting environment. There's stuff going on all over the place. I also think I'll do a bit of a longer episode here, just because, I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. My upload speed is actually super trash, yeah. So it might take me a long time to upload something. Anyway, let's test this secondary damage. It sure does hurt, okay. I gotta be a little bit mindful when using this weapon. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of stuff here. I now live in the amazing city of Melbourne, Australia. Let me tell you, coming from you know, one of the suburbs around Hobart, Tassie, it's a big change. Everything's a lot faster. There's always something happening. In fact, pretty recently, I, you know, just started doing live events for Dota, which I'm really stoked about. You know, I'm now getting to more of a live environment, not just casting Dota freelance anymore, doing it for, you know, 50 bucks here and there. Now I'm getting paid a full-time job, which is really awesome. What else have I been doing? I got myself a throat infection, which is real nice. That makes making any sort of commentary, especially to do with my work, which is pretty important, quite difficult. So I think I'll probably go to see the doctor about that. Oh, he's a bit of a higher level, isn't he? Oh, yikes. Oh, yikes. Okay, we might actually not be cut out for this. Oh, the tentacles. The tentacles are all here. They're all here. Oh, I got a couple nice crits though. Don't go away, you little Japanese heathen. Let's use tentacles. Get it? Get it, get it, get it. Ah, no, you get it.
You've killed the creature that removed my various limbs. I feel, well, slightly
Cool.
underwhelmed, to be honest.
Oh, got the octo.
Perhaps vengeance isn't all it's cracked up to be. Still, not your
And
fault.
of course we are playing Zero, so of course we need a great sniper, don't we? I got the Baruch as well. Okay, I guess I just must have killed some people.
Retrieve my arm and return at your leisure.
Alright, well, I can't use any of that because we're under level, but I'm sure we'll be able to pick up some stuff sooner or later. Alright, this might be a bit of a spring cleaning episode, you know, we've just come back from a bit of a hiatus. In fact, we'll just quit out just to save some time. Just come back from a bit of a hiatus. And you know, we don't have many story missions to go in the game, so we'll just do a bunch of random quests that are pretty good to do, you know, like extra XP, get some money, get some loot, all that kind of stuff.
You can always
Let's make sure there's nothing good for sale.
See you soon.
Oh yeah, that's good stuff.
Don't get killed. Try not to die. Gotta get somewhere
I
to hurry.
apologise if my sort of topics are a bit off. I think I've been a little bit out of it recently. I think, you know, I've been watching a lot of Star Trek. I haven't watched it in the past couple weeks, but you know, in the first a couple weeks ago, I was watching a lot of Star Trek, The Next Generation, my favourite series, and it always kind of amused me, especially like in Star Trek, in video games, in movies, things like that. People always have a video log or an audio log, and you usually look at the logs and you're like, oh, you know, how did this person live their life, or how were they brutally murdered, or what kind of secrets were they divulging in this audio log left lying around in the open. And it's always pretty funny. I guess people kept diaries before. This is just the futuristic version of a diary, right? That makes sense. And I thought maybe I should keep a video log or an audio log, you know? How else are people gonna know of my greatness? So, I thought about doing that, but I don't know, it feels very strange and vain to just talk into a camera like that, expecting that people will care. And I thought to myself, even if I did a video log or something similar, I probably wouldn't be honest with myself in it anyway. Oh, come on, where are we going now? I probably wouldn't be honest with myself in it anyway. You know, I'd say what I wanted to say, not what I really meant, or what I wanted people to think, maybe what I wanted myself to think about certain things. You know, 'cause you don't put regular mundane stuff in a diary. You know, I woke up this morning, I had a piece of toast, and then I went and bought some fish. That's a Futurama reference. I wouldn't put that in my diary either. Haha, quote a Futurama in a shitty YouTube video. Haha, epic meme. You know, no one gives a crap. You know, you need to talk about interesting things like my relationship or my legal issues or the fact that I was plotting to kill somebody. But even if any of those things were remotely in the realm of possibility, how could one... I can't see myself being honest with a camera that I knew would be meant for someone else. No one makes a video log to document their own life to themselves, I don't think. You always write a diary, you always like take these video recordings, or these audio recordings, with the hope that someone else listens to them later on. And I think that's such a weird thing. Why would you be divulging your most precious secrets expecting them to be shared. I don't know. Maybe the idea is by the time they're shared, you're long dead and it doesn't matter anymore. Oh god. Oh, ouch. What the heck is going on here? He's taking some damage. I think I'm stuck inside of him. That's confusing. Yeah, I don't know. So I guess I'll just stick to making Borderlands Let's Plays, I guess. It's worked so far, hasn't it? Been able to talk about all sorts of random stuff. Here's the random stuff I'm talking about. I got a tattoo quite recently. About... ooh, what can it have been? It's not even a week. I haven't had it. I think I've had it for... actually, what day is it today? It's the 1st, which means it is Tuesday, so it is officially 1 week. Well, it's quite early in the morning on Tuesday. So yeah, it's been 1 week since I have had my tattoo. It's of a it's not of anything. It's a character that was drawn by the tattoo artist. I found his business card, pardon me, in a coffee shop. Actually, I'll go through the whole story because, you know, that's the kind of useless thing that belongs on this channel. So I was with my co-worker in town for whatever reason. I think we were preparing for our big Dota LAN that we were running. We had to buy some supplies for it, you know. I think it was a tub, a plastic tub, you know, to carry things around in and store things. And we were going to getting those, and he wanted to stop for coffee. So we went, and you know, of course he's been in the area. He's been in Melbourne for longer than I have. He asks, you know, you want to get coffee? I said, oh, you know, I don't drink coffee. I don't drink coffee, but I'll go get something. And he said, sure, you know, come. I know a place. I go here all the time. My brain's wandering. Come this coffee place, I go there all the time. It's my favourite spot. So as I'm waiting around for his coffee to be made, I see a business card left in like the tip jar. Which at first I thought, man, that's a bit shitty, you know? What are you doing? Here's a tip. Get a tattoo from my business. But, you know, that was my first impressions. It turns out the business, the owners of that business and the tattoo artist are very close friends, so I'm sure they don't mind. But I saw this tattoo artist card, and it was linked to his Instagram. So I figured, yeah, I'll take a look at his Instagram. And he draws these really cool, traditional Japanese-inspired characters. So I know everyone knows this is Japanese, and in fact all of my friends have been ribbing me about this non-stop. Haha, Charlie, nice anime tattoo you got there, haha, we're the big old anime titties. No, shut up. They're not, it's not an anime tattoo. So what it is, it's an Oni girl. An Oni is like a troll in Japanese folklore, I guess. And my tattoo, she's wearing an Oni mask, and she has some horns, and you know, dark eyes, whatever. I don't know. It's just a cool looking tattoo. It's not super symbolic of anything. Oh, I hope I don't die here. I'm actually gonna die. I'll be fine. I leveled up, so I'm full health again. And I really love it because it just looked awesome. Every time I thought about getting a tattoo beforehand, which was quite a lot actually, you know, I wanted to get one for a long time. And every time I'd ask other people, it would be all about, you know, what does it mean to you? But this tattoo doesn't mean anything to me. I just got it because I wanted it. and because I wanted something that looks cool. People's meanings, people change all the time. Things they hold value and credit value to change all the time. I think what won't change though is a piece of good artwork. So that's basically my justification for why I got this tattoo and why it doesn't really mean anything. I'm debating on whether to give the girl a name as well. But again, that's pretty useless to talk about here. I don't think I will. She's just the girl on my arm. I'm thinking about getting a full sleeve later on, you know? How cool would that be? Anyway, I digress. The fact that I thought it was really cool, and one of the reasons why I really like it is because it has this storyline to it. You know, I didn't just walk in off the side of the street and get a tattoo, you know, pick from a catalogue or pick from something that was up in the area and just say, oh, I want that. You know, it was always, you know, finding something that was underground and cool and has a little bit of a storyline to it that's not just the norm, the usual. I don't know, maybe I'm a bit of a hipster and a sucker for that thing, but I think that's really cool. The fact that, I don't know, maybe I harp on it way too much. I just think it's cool. Anyway, wormhole threshers here. These guys are being pretty painful. Of course, their shtick is they suck you in. Oh, you're kidding. Right on top of me? They suck you in, and they have spikes all over them, so you end up dying. Good thing we're decently... well, we're a little bit over level. Oh, I might die here. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Okay. Well, that was pretty embarrassing, wasn't it? I don't think the most embarrassing part is, look at this skin I have. What am I? Some sort of like the Joker? I'm green and ugly and yuck. Anyway, let's allocate this skill point. I guess more of that. I see you. Come on now. There you go. So yeah, got a tattoo. What else is new? That's it, really. I'm not a very interesting person, I suppose. Apart from this stupid ass throat infection. Keep on waking up with a sore throat. No idea what it is. I should probably head to the doctor and have it checked out. Anyway, back to the game, I suppose. What I'm doing now is I'm just going through killing things. That's what I do in this game, right? No. Of course, we needed to retrieve the chest from Marcus. And of course, I know exactly what we're going to do. We found some revealing pictures of Miss Moxie, and we're going to give them to her, because she's going to give us a shotgun. And Marcus only gives you a relic. I don't know, makes the shops refresh more often or something. I don't know, whatever it is, it's trash. It might have even been changed in the community patch. Of course, this is the community patch. I hope I said that before. Otherwise, people are going to be wondering what the heck I'm doing. Maybe I'm hacking, got my cheat engine open. I don't know. Something else in my life, I started watching more Northern Lion. Not that that's all that impressive. Where are you? What are you doing? What? I see you there. Little piece of crap. Give me that XP. Oh, I don't want that either. Oh god, get out of town. Oh, it's the purple one. Alright. It's not thrown. It's not all. A 0 fuse time longbow grenade is quite nice, but you know, whatever. Switch that over. Okay. Doing a little bit of min-maxing of the old setup. I'm very scattered today. I've been watching a lot of Online. Every time I watch him, I'm so astounded, you know, at the quality of his commentary. I guess he does it, you know, for a living, but I just could never do that. I can never talk about that kind of interesting stuff for that long. Also, my musical repertoire is just not that good. Excuse me while I take a drink of water. Okay, maybe I'm not going to be able to do a long episode. My voice is just not going to hold out that long. Oh god. The minecart. Oh, do we even bother? I don't think so. I don't think we do, no. We'll just continue on with Perfectly Peaceful. Need to find out what happened to the Crystalisks. Piss them off so much. Alright, Hammerlock, we're already here. Interesting news actually. Borderlands 3 has been officially confirmed, which is pretty cool. But the CEO of Gearbox doesn't want to give anything away because, you know, you don't get... I watched an interview with him actually about Borderlands 3 and what they're going to be revealing, and I said they're not going to really talk about it until it's basically done, ready to be announced. Because, you know, you don't want to have your game stuck in that limbo of about to be released. You know, you need that perfect amount of time to, you know, build the hype and then release immediately after. Everything's been fast-tracked. Pistol... I'll pick it up because it's purple and then sell later, I guess. So, hey, maybe Borderlands 3 later on this year. Probably more like next year. That's always exciting. I'm definitely a fan of the Borderlands series. Only because of 2, really. I played 1, I was not a fan of Borderlands 1. I guess... It's because I played 2 before 1. That's probably why. Then when I went back to Borderlands 2, I went back to Borderlands 1, coming from the context of 2, it felt like half the game that 2 is, but that's by design, I think, and that just shows how much progress was made in the same time. You know, that's the kind of thing they want to be doing with Borderlands, with the next Borderlands. They want to be having that same step up in complexity and in quality, like Borderlands 1, like the difference between 1 and 2. And if they can do that, that'd be pretty awesome. Of course, we're all hoping it's not going to be a step up like the pre-sequel. There were some interesting components in the pre-sequel. I never finished it, to be honest, for disclosure. Maybe I'll do that afterwards, after this one. But there was interesting components in the pre-sequel, like this was a crafting system that I thought was quite smart. I'm not sure if there was like deterministic crafting, if you could actually know what you were going to get. Ooh, I like that ass. But either way, crafting is cool, you know, you could turn unwanted things into more than just money. A tadpole. Whoa! Did I get you? No, not quite. Grab some more ammo and we'll be on our way. Just get it. Just... Get out of here. Oh, I guess they give good XP. Okay. Come on. I'm dallying around here far too much. Could not be a speedrunner. I get too easily distracted. That's the other thing about speedruns. It's often all about, I guess speedrunning is less about playing the game, more about, you know, perfecting the game. I'm pretty smart. Perfecting it, you know, to a sort of extreme. They'll be using hacks and glitches and things. It's impressive in some ways, but I also think it's kind of boring in others. Why bother? God, my mind is so scattered. I guess that's what happens when you record at 2 in the morning. I'm not even sure how this upload will go. I'm very hopeful that it's, you know, okay, because I'm gonna have to upload it all night, I imagine. Starting it again. Alright, let's find the red smush corner.
Who said they were as docile as bloody kittens? Give me that gun, you coward! Aim for the blue one! Aim for the blue one!
I want to know how the blue one got in there.
Please return to me at your
That room isn't even big enough to house blue. So I think the only thing that changed with the community patch really is that now blue can also drop the Heartbreaker. I think. Which is a cool change. In fact, he might have even been able to drop the Heartbreaker in the first place. Who knows? Alright, any other missions to do? Yes, we've done that. Let's see. Need to go get that? Okay, we're now sitting at 27 minutes of recording now. I think I might do the wildlife preservation another time, and we use the end of this episode to just turn in all of these crappy quests. Yep, nope. And get a couple of rewards.
Thanks, sugar. I've been meaning to upload
Miss Moxie's Heartbreaker. Yep.
Scientifically,
Yepperini. Yepperodoodle. Oh, okay. He dropped an Octo. I guess that makes sense that old Slappy's going to drop on the Octo. The fact that we got exact same parts. I think that's the Hyperion stock. Definitely the TDO barrel, and also I think it's, yeah, the Hyperion stock, I think. I can't be sure though. It might be the TDO stock as well. I'm not sure the bulk prefix is. I always thought old Slappy, his unique drop was the Striker.
I don't care what you buy. Just
Definitely very good in the Docks variety. The Dock Striker. Very powerful weapon. Extra critical damage and all that stuff. But anyway, let's do a little bit of spring cleaning. With the Heartbreaker. It's just kind of crap though, isn't it? Compared to the Octo. Yeah, get out of here. Hold on to I turn him off his class mod from another playthrough. It's level 15. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Disturbed Stalker class mod. Interesting. I'll get rid of these. All those ones that we do not want. What kind of class mod are we running now? Cooldown rate and velocity.
Comparisons made, but which is superior?
Pistol fire rate, pistol magazine size, shield recharge rate. The real shield recharge rate is quite nice. Don't really have any of those skills. We've got 1 in velocity, but that's not very much. And the shield recharge rate, let's see, what is it? 107. Well, it's 7, so it wasn't actually reflected on here anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Why loot the dead when you can buy from me? I've always
Well, I don't know. Pistol firearm, pistol mag size. I guess this is meant for like Vladov pistols? It's made by Vladov. Yeah, I don't know. It's a cool idea. We'll hold on to it for now, I suppose. Maybe we'll get Infinity later on and want to use it. It's possible. A lot of damage, a lot of accuracy, recovery. Look at all these. Nothing relevant there. We'll talk to whoever this is here and we'll finish it up for this episode.
Hey, I got a gang of
Alright,
lowlifes
blah,
is
blah,
out
blah, blah,
prospecting
blah.
for a
Blah,
radio.
blah, 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 blah.
I want you to find out why they're mining the stuff, and I want them dead.
Actually, no. We're gonna make ourselves look... It is Joker themed, why so serious? Well, there you go. Anyway, we'll make ourselves look pretty in the next episode. And right now, I'll let you go. Have a good one. Tune in next time for... Borderlands 2. I was trying to make a gag there, like iDubbbz, like his early bad unboxings, you know, with his tune in next time where I insert alliteration here. I'm sure that means nothing to nobody. I'll get better at this, guys. Don't worry. Anyway, catch you later.